The Nephilim.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Tyrael sent me to find you. Malthael has taken the Black Soul Stone. You must come with me.
People are dying down there. I will not abandon them.
But you and Tyrael need to form a plan. We must find Malthael.
I will meet Tyrael in Westmarch.
It will be done. I swear it.
We're going to die!
She's coming to kill us all!
By the gods, no!
I watched in horror as the guard was struck by the maiden's magic. I heard the sound of his screams until his flesh dissolved to nothing, and only his armor-clad skeleton.
The gates!
Those gates are bound by a spell I cannot break.
I will have to find another way into the city to stop this slaughter. I don't have enough spirit.
Your valor inspired me.
Connected.
Stop! Don't go out into the streets.
My wares.
It's the end of the world.
Are there any survivors?
General Torian was defending a group of refugees at the old Zakharoon Cathedral, but they're likely...
Wait! You're the monk who saved Bastion's Keep. You'll save us too, won't you?
I promise.
Keep moving.
Your strength fails! I must wait to use that ability.
The Revenant Shield Guards were once the personal guard of King Justinian IV.
It is not
Appointed
ready
to the
yet.
position for bravery and skill at arms. They accompanied the king at all times, resplendent in their ornate armor, wrought by the finest craftsmen in Westmarch. But most spectacular were their shields, which they unerringly employed in the protection of their king.
Defend the church! Repel these I must wait to use that ability. I need spirit.
We found you.
Tyrion, why is Malthael so intent on the city's destruction?
Because he feeds on death. Every time his reapers kill, he grows stronger. And with the prime evil gone, Malthael believes this is the perfect time to end the eternal conflict.
Humanity has nothing to do with that war.
Though we are descended from angels and demons, Malthael sees only the demonic within us.
The church! All the refugees are inside! Follow me! Akarat's Bane! This is worse than I feared!
What is that?
A Death Maiden! Stop her!
Your soul will be mine.
Not enough spirit. It is not ready.
We must do everything in our power to slow the Nephilim down, so that the collection of souls is not interrupted. It is the key to Malthael's victory.
All this must end. Where is Malthael?
I know only that he is not in West...
Is there a way to find out why?
There may be. A sliver broke off when Malthael took the Soul Stone. Perhaps by studying...
I will leave that to you, while I... What was the Death Maiden trying to do in the cathedral?
She was creating an orb that turns the living into Malthael's death creatures. A single orb can transform hundreds of innocent people every hour.
Soul crucibles. With 2 of them, Malthael has an endless supply of soldiers.
Until I destroy them. Malthael's Reapers are people who...
Sadly, yes.
And the Death Maidens?
Their story is as tragic as Malthael's. Once the vanguard of his wisdom angels, they followed him down the path to darkness. Malthael, my brother, he was wisdom, leader of our council, first among angels. And now, he has become this.
Gods rarely change their nature. How could this be?
After the destruction of the World Stone, Malthael's mood darkened, and he left the heavens frequently. Then he disappeared completely. He must have developed a connection, no, an obsession with human souls.
Death is but a step in the cycle of reincarnation, not an end. What can you learn from studying this sliver?
The sliver is still connected to the Soul Stone. As the stone changes, the sliver will change too. Therefore, I can observe what Malthael is doing to the stone, and if we're lucky, even discover his plan.
Why have the Horadrim returned?
Tyrael rebuilt the Order to help him take the Soul Stone from heaven, and to protect mankind. After all, you can't be everywhere at once, no matter how powerful you are.
At long last, a hero comes to save us. That won't bring my wife back, though, will it?
My library isn't far from here. I was closing everything up for the day when I heard the fighting in the streets. I barred the doors and then squeezed through the back window to escape. But I'll have to come up with something more exciting when I write my official account, won't I?
Walk always in the light.
I can't believe we're still alive. And it's all thanks to you. I thought we would die in that foul-smelling place.
Cormac, are you troubled?
We must speak. I have discovered that my order tortures its initiates and twists their minds. I need to know how high this evil reaches. If my whole order is corrupt, what does it mean to be a Templar? What am I?
You are a good man who dedicated his life to a cause you believed was good as well.
But it wasn't, was it? The guilty will answer for their transgressions. I swear it.
Well, the world's under attack and people are dying everywhere. It must be time for us to go on another adventure, right?
He saved my brother at Bastion's Keep.
Did you grab the jewelry at least?
Harold, those monsters were about to kill us.
Well, I would rather be dead than poor.
I know who was responsible for this. It's the poor. They've summoned these monstrosities to take Westmarch for themselves.
you hear something?
Is there anything on your mind, Hedrick?
I was wondering what you thought of Westmarch, Arena.
It is a fascinating city. So grey and dark, yet there is old magic running through parts of it. Magic from the east.
God, I haven't upgraded her.
Why would the angels do this to us?
What are you saying? This is obviously a demon's work.
You ask who's to blame for this doom? Or Westmarch, reveling in sin, worshipping petty idols. The Zakarum are gone, and the order of Malthael now rises. Praise Malthael! Your souls may yet be saved. He spares only the faithful. Donate to the order and prove your conviction.
My power grows.
This was a fine city before the attack. I wish you could have seen it.
Good choice. Just the thing. Thank you. Good thought.
I need spirit. That ability is not yet recharged.
Malthael will pay for what the attacks are getting worse. They'll reach the survivors soon.
He's not ready yet. That ability is not yet recharged. I must wait to use that ability.
Hey, you're on.
I'm really enjoying the Crusader, I have to say.
That ability is not yet
It's pretty cool so far. I just decided that I should probably play through Act 5 before the internet ruins it for me.
Yeah, I got to the Mystic enough so I could do all the transmoggings. Well, I was not happy to find out there was no, you know, like that transmog you get for the deluxe edition? The weapon transmog? Apparently there's not one for a two-handed flail, which is kind of lame.
Weird.
Yeah, there's a one-handed flail one, but not a two-handed. I thought that was kind of odd.
Days, these people can't last much longer.
Take them to the survivors' enclave, quickly.
I'm also having horrible luck on trying to find rubies on my barbarian. Keep getting greens and blues and a couple diamonds. Not a clue why.
What's the new level cap?
70.
70? That shouldn't take too long to get to.
Yeah, just getting to the freaking being able to get the Enchantress on my Barbarian, I got him to 63. So, yeah. Or the Mystic, sorry, not Enchantress.
I'm nowhere near that yet.
I must wait to use that ability.
I do like using a two-handed flail in one hand. That's awesome. Also, I'm glad I'm sitting at 27 million because, like, freaking transmogs are expensive.
It is not ready yet. Not enough spirit.
I don't like any of those three helmets that you get the transmog. They just look stupid. They might look good on a mage, but not on anything.
Your flaws are revealed!
But the weapons look amazing. I
must wait to use that ability. I don't have enough spirit. not yet recharged.
I lured you here like lambs to the slaughter. Your soul shall fuel my power, making me a proper servant for Lord Malcolm.
I need spirit. I must wait to use that ability.
The annual parade honoring Rakis used to come through here.
Not yet recharged. Not ready yet.
Some of my men are pinned down in the courtyard.
I must wait to use that ability. That ability is not yet recharged.
Do you know why this is happening? It's madness!
Get your men.
That's pretty cool how enchanting works. Because it's like it's random what you get, obviously, but it gives you a choice between two, and it shows you what the original was also.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And useful.
Yeah. Bit expensive on the mats, but meh.
Ready yet.
Ave obitus, Ave interitus, in servos elistros in situ.
What's going on here?
I'm summoning back the souls that have been stolen from...
What you are doing is an abomination.
Wait, what's that noise? He's not dead. This wasn't supposed to happen.
Is not yet recharged.
I find it interesting the Gate Crusader a taunt.
Oh, the Templar has a taunt, so that makes sense.
Yeah. But it's cool, like, the taunt that Crusaders get, it's an AoE taunt, and on top of that, like, it generates wrath, so you basically, you want to go find a big group and freaking taunt them, and then just waylay their ass.
I love the look of West March Commons.
Oh yeah, dude, I love the look of all the West March in general. I love the look of the enemies and everything. In fact, we're not freaking fighting demons. And I think this was a brilliant decision. Look at, no demons. And Diablo's still fun, even without demons. Because angels can be dicks too. The iron skin ability is kind of cool because, like, it, you know, for like just a few seconds, I forgot how long it gives you, but like, it puts like this super armor graphic on the Crusader. It's pretty badass.
I must wait to use that ability.
Glowy wings are officially the best Diablo gift ever.
Hey, we've got to save my friends.
That
This is all
ability is not yet
Justinian's
discharged.
fault. Some king he is.
I must wait to use that ability.
King Justinian must have fled the city by now. It's time for the people to rise up.
You turn against each other. Westmarch will fall.
But this is our chance to get out from under the king's yoke.
That's treason, citizen. You best watch yourself.
It is not ready yet.
Thanks for helping, but this isn't over. The king has failed us all. If you don't believe me, read this. His private journal.
How did this come into your possession?
Well, let's just say it's from someone who cares about us common folk.
I'm so weary. Why did you have to die, brother? I was never meant to be king. The nobles threaten revolt to bend me to their will. They will abandon me if I don't keep the peasants in their place. Oh, my position is hopeless.
I will use this.
The look of the Crusader, though, reminds me much of the Battle Priest from Warrior Priest. I mean,
From 40k. Not
or
40k,
40K.
but
yeah,
yeah,
from
Warhammer
Fantasy.
Online.
Which is a cool look to have. I mean, it's a very iconic and great look. High neck armor, shaved head, you know.
I must wait to use that ability.
What's amazing is how many people are on playing D3 though.
Ability is not yet recharged.
Oh yeah, it's insane how many people are playing right now.
Well, it does. You know, I guess if you really think about it, since you know D3 does hold the record for the most the highest selling PC game of all time. So, you know, as much as people were like, man, it didn't do well, it's like it's still the highest selling PC game of all time for a game that didn't do well.
Oh, we all bought it. We just griped about it.
Yeah, exactly.
A vicious strike.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Rat Warrens map.
Oh god, no, dude, that was annoying. I did kind of like the entire nod to Skaven though. So.
Yeah. Yeah, because the big guys are definitely Skaven. They're totally Skaven.
Anytime I can kill Skaven, man, I'm kind of happy. So my barbarian was chewing through those guys. I was like, yeah.
Ready yet. Not enough spirit. Feel the wrath of Yikar. That ability is not yet recharged. A vicious strike! Feel the wrath of Yikar!
Outfitting the Templar on my my monk because really having a heal bot is just too freaking handy.
It is. It's almost like, I don't know. That's one thing I don't think they designed the Enchantress or the Scoundrel Robe. You know, because of that.
Well, the Enchantress was pretty cool because like she sheep everything or chicken everything.
Yeah. And she can increase armor and stuff like that, but still.
But it's not as useful as this thing that charges into everything, stuns it, and heals you.
Yeah. I was kind of also disappointed that they didn't get like a 5th ability, each of the companions.
Yeah, I know. Like, you'd think that with the expansion they would get a new bonus ability.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll patch that in later.
Yeah.
I must wait to use that ability. I don't have enough spirit. Beneath the endless tide. It is not ready yet.
unquestionable.
A vicious strike!
The repository of bones, commonly called the Plague Tunnels, were originally used to bury Westmarch's indigent. However, when the Great Pestilence struck, the city decided the tunnels would serve just as well for plague victims, lest Westmarch become overwhelmed by the ever-increasing piles of the dead.
A vicious strike! I must wait to use that ability. My burden is too great.
Oh, that's badass, dude.
What?
Blessed Hammer.
What about you? What brought you to take on the responsibilities of the world?
It is the will of the gods. I am their instrument. I need to go back.
I don't know if I like it as much as the crazy ass shield slap. There's something about Diablo though. I can't just like try to go through to the objective. I have to like kill everything.
I have to full clear everything that I can full clear.
Exactly.
It's
like
dang.
every object needs to be destroyed, every shelf needs to be ransacked, and every enemy needs to die. It's just that simple.
Yep, there's stuff I missed. This is a huge freaking map.
Yes, yes,
the
it
Ret
is.
Warrens, yeah.
Yeah. It's 2 levels of it too.
Yeah. I cleared to the gate, and I'm holding back from going in before I clear this. And it's really big for just being a sub-objective.
All the maps I've noticed in Reaper of Souls are huge, which is something I kind of like.
Hell, I'm already halfway through 61.
Yeah.
This fight is over! still fight with the power of your convictions.
I was a soldier in Westmarch before the Order. Fighting is in my blood.
I love the Sovereign helm on the Templar. It looks freaking amazing, dude. It's like a hood, but like it has a solid steel faceplate, so you can't see any eyes or anything.
That's cool.
Yeah. Like I'm running the entire Sovereign set on my Crusader, and it just looks amazing. And it's all dyed white, so it just looks crazy cool.
So what I've got right now reminds me of the weird curvy blades that the Dark Elf miniatures always had in Citadel.
Yeah. There, if I remember, one of the transmogs for one-handed swords looks totally like that from the Reaper of Souls Collector's Edition thing. It looks crazy like that. It's called Life Taker or something like that.
What happened here? It is not ready yet. Not enough spirit.
Mighty adversary is before us.
I must wait to use that ability. Beneath the endless tide. ready yet. That ability is not yet recharged.
Yeah, that event's kind of fun.
Yeah, it really is. It wasn't that terribly hard, but it was interesting.
Yeah. That's one thing I also like about Reaper Souls. There's a lot of events.
Paying for a little bit, and that's like the second or third event I've run into.
Yeah. Well, you know, like you're clearing out that entire top section of West March, right? And there's all those little places you go into, and each one of those little places you go into is pretty much a new event. Kind of setting up the backstory of West March and stuff. A lot of the anti-noble sentiment and everything.
Damn 1%ers.
Well, I mean, they definitely don't make them too sympathetic if you start listening to like the two nobles that are in there.
Yeah.
In the comic.
I'd rather be dead than poor.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a little
And the other one
over the
is
top.
like talking to his wife, and he's just a complete douche nozzle. Like there's one he's like trying to convince his wife to go back into the city where all the Reapers are and like get their jewelry, and she's like,
yeah.
but I'll get killed. And he's like, but you're small, they're not gonna notice you. It's like, holy shit, you're a douche nozzle big time.
They're not subtle.
No. Are you playing your mage?
Huh?
Wizard? Are you playing your wizard?
Oh, hell no. No, I'm playing my monk.
Oh.
I really didn't like the wizard at all. Yeah, I've got a 61 now monk, and I've got a 60 barbarian that are pretty much the two I play.
Yeah. My demon hunter I got to he's almost 60, he's 37. But like, oh my god, it was painful. Cause like demon hunters are so squishy. I did everything and then some to basically make a build where I could just stand in place and just shoot the crap out of something.
God, I was in there so long that I totally forgot what the hell I was doing out here.
It is not ready yet.
I know Ashgar's really happy with freaking Black Hole. But I think all wizards are happy with Black Hole.
Well, for a while, since the Loot 2.0 patch, like, NPCs have been able to do it.
Yeah.
I must admit that I am terrified of what we're going to find in there.
I must wait to use that ability.
The Crusader always yelling, "Crusade marches on!" It's like, and news is on the march.
Not yet recharged.
That's what it kind of reminds me.
Nephilim, I knew the greed that infects your kind would not let you pass this chest by. And now, you shall suffer for it.
That's funny. The It's a Trap event?
Yeah.
That's great.
Is that all?
I must wait to use that ability.
Yeah, the guy who's in charge of Diablo, I think the game is in great hands now. Because Just Mascara is, if you, I forgot the name of the book. There was
This is not the Reaper's work. Who did this? More dead.
Death to the nobles!
What is going on here?
Revolution! It's time.
You plot and scheme.
What? You're not with us?
It is not ready yet.
Lord Winton,
I
we are
cannot
thrilled
carry
that you
more.
have located a surviving regiment of soldiers. With this new force, we can turn the tide and save our city. Your disagreements with the Crown are well known, but we are glad you can put them aside in this dangerous time. Long live Westmarch!
I need to go back.
Yeah. Mascara is, he, you remember these two books he helped wrote, Constantinople by Night and Montreal by Night? From White Wolf's Vampire?
Yeah.
Yeah, he wrote both of those.
Cool.
So, like, before he went to work for Blizzard and everything, he was a hardcore pen and paper RPG writer for stuff like, you know, World of Darkness and stuff. He also had his own pen and paper RPG called Tribe 8. I don't know if you've ever seen that.
Yeah, it doesn't ring a bell.
But anyway, but before Diablo, he was also the lead designer of Company of Heroes and Company of Heroes Opposing Fronts.
I never played those games.
I always liked Company Heroes. It was very much like the Warhammer games from Relic.
Yeah.
But it was World War II. But it's funny because, like, he was about like Diablo Reaper was kind of a homecoming during, because, like, he says, as a person who was born and raised in Montreal and stuff like that, and Quebecois, he's like, Gothic is very natural to like Quebecois and stuff like that. And he's that, like, his entire goal for Reaper Souls was to make it darker, grittier, and more gothic-y and stuff. So, which I really didn't think that D3 had a problem with that to begin with. Holy crap, that's amazing.
What?
The horse. Oh, the Crusader, Steed Charge. It's quick.
Just seeing these things walking the streets of Westmarch fills me with rage.
Channel that anger, but do not allow it to cloud your mind.
I will not.
There's a rune for it called Draw and Quarter, where you literally drag enemies with chains behind the horse, causing damage.
Doesn't sound comfortable.
No, but it sounds amazing to look at.
That was all of them.
That ability is not yet recharged.
After years of my pleading, the Angiris Council has finally agreed to send me in search of Malthael. I will not fail in this, as my master's presence is sorely needed in the high heavens. Owing to Malthael's growing fascination with the humans, Tyrael has suggested I begin my search on Sanctuary.
Okay, I'm taking a break for a few. I'll be
Cool.
back in a few.